reason I directed this film was because I was trying to create a loving aspect around the world. I was trying to create something that showed that we're all human beings and that we should all love each other, and we should also figure out like what life is to us and what life means to other people.
I'm 20 years old.
My name is Crystal Collins and I'm 21 years old.
My name is Steele, last name is Deleste, and I'm 20 years old.
My name's Carly and I'm 20 years old.
Okay. Ibrahim Diab, I'm 19.
Emily.
Roshan Patel.
My name is Kayla Davis.
George Williams.
My name is Selena Lugo.
I'm Benjamin Jr. Figueroa.
My name is Nethi.
My name is Lee Jones.
My name is Nicole Ocampo.
I'm Terpri Thamdu.
TJ Wood.
Zafua Boateng.
My name's Arjun.
Karina Benatello.
Jared Allen.
My name is Taj Washington.
My name's Nisha Patel.
My name is Xavier Santiago.
My name is Nancy Bogwa.
My name's Ryan.
And then you have the people that say, oh, well, I don't see color or race. Well, I do. I do see color in race, and I think you should embrace it, not hide it or say, like, you don't see it.
Arab and 25% Puerto Rican on my grandma's side.
I'm from West Africa, Ghana.
Filipino.
African American.
German and Italian.
I'm Indian.
I'm Puerto Rican.
Chinese.
Pretty much like German, European, Native American, pretty much everything.
As a black man that lives in America, I include Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, and people of Jamaica all over the world that are like black. I include that as being black, and that's what I celebrate as my heritage.
What I love about my heritage and my culture would have to be how far we've come in slavery.
Like, oh, like how we fought through slavery?
Yes.
Okay.
The way we fight, the way we never give up. What I love is that no matter like what obstacles that we run into, we always find a way to succeed.
I'm African American. My parents are from Kenya, so they were born and raised there, as well as my sister, but I was born here. I love having a heritage and a culture. The food, the people, my family. It's very cool having a place that I can go back and relate to.
I love the strength. I feel like we're the strongest ethnicity out there.
I would have to say that our food, our music, our dressing, all that, I love it. I just love everything about it.
As a black American, you know, we love celebrating. I remember in high school one time in 11th grade, we came up with a dance called All Purpose Everything. And it was a stupid dance, but we made it look cool.
I am Peruvian, so Latina, I guess you could say.
What do you love about your heritage and your culture?
The family aspect. In the United States, everybody has their like immediate family, and in Peru, you don't even know like what side, what uncle or what aunt came on. You just know that you're related, and then you spend time with each other and things like that.
Well, I've grown up my entire life. I'm Puerto Rican and black, but my whole entire life I've grown up over my Hispanic culture, Puerto Rican. So.
What do you love about your heritage and your culture?
Well, the thing I like about my heritage is the fact that everyone's together. You see what I'm saying? So
You know what I mean? You'll never find yourself in a spot where your family ain't with you. So they'll always be there.
I love the Hispanic culture. The number one thing I love is the family tightness. I mean, you can go to any Hispanic family and you'll see cousins, uncles, aunts, grandparents. Like even with me, like this upcoming weekend, I'm going to my grandparents' house, and my family always goes to Jersey. We have like 10 people always, or 20 people sometimes in the house, where it comes like grandparents, cousins, crap ton of cousins, and that's the real thing I love about my heritage is everybody's family is close.
That we have different types of races inside our heritage, as in not only am I Hispanic, but there's multiple other communities that are also Hispanic, such as Dominicans, Cubans. You know, we range from all the way to as pale as can be to all the way to as dark as can be. We're all the same, we're all Hispanic. I feel like our music is awesome, it's so traditional. We have traditional dances such as salsa, bachata, and it's just awesome. Everybody loves it, everybody comes around, the family's tight, and I just love being Hispanic.
We do more Italian side, so I love our food and how big and loud our family is.
I'm Irish, Welsh, and Scottish. I feel like I don't associate as much with my culture and heritage. I view myself as an individual. I'm grateful for my ancestors to get me here, to get me to this point, but I don't identify as any Irish or Scottish. I just am who I am.
From what I know, I love how like diverse I am. I always go to different family parties and everything like that, and everything's a little bit different. So just having the respect for all that and just knowing a little bit about everything is pretty cool.
I'm Irish and Scottish on my mom's side, and I'm Irish on my dad's side. I don't know, I feel like Irish people are very like into being Irish. It's like welcoming, like the clothes, they're really pretty. Oh, and the marriages, I don't know if you know, but like their marriages are like 4 to 5 days long rather than American marriages, which are like a day.
I think just in general about Indian history is really deeply rooted, and our predecessors worked so hard. They worked really hard to pave the way for us, and I think the amount of work that they've done, I'm really grateful for that.
I love like the deep-rooted values in my culture. We follow a lot of traditions that date back many years ago, so I like how we're all connected in that way with our values, our morals, and how we're raised basically.
My heritage and culture are both really rich and really deep. Like there's a lot of history. I love to wear turban, you know, it's part of my religion. I'm a Sikh. So I mean, it makes me stand out. Other than that, I dance, I do bhangra.
Palestinian. Yeah. My heritage and culture is based around respect to your elders, anybody who is older than you. I feel like nowadays in society, you know, we don't take hold of that as much as we used to, and you know, that's the good thing about my culture. You know, we're based around respecting anybody who's older than us, just respect in general, you know.
I am Chinese. My heritage and culture, I think it humbles me, I guess. Know where my parents come from and what they had to go through.
I just feel like it's very family oriented. Like I know my grandparents, like I visit them often, and just have a strong connection among family members and like kinship in general.
Like very traditional. There's many traditional values to keep.
I'm Filipino. I love the food, definitely, and I love that we have 7,100 something islands. So there's a lot of traveling to do. I have to do it myself. But also more than that, I think culture-wise, it's the immense respect we have for our elders and how we're very, very family-oriented.
I like the food and how close Filipino families are.
I love the pride behind my culture. Filipino is known for their Filipino pride and their audacity, especially just being a minority in especially today's world. So it helps me bring out a lot of things. Like, so for example, like when it comes to pride, like I never give up on anything. I always like remember like where I came from and like what I'm doing and why I'm doing it.
Hobbies. I love to run and just like hang out with friends and like catching up.
Music, I like photography, and if you call style a hobby.
Now, what are some of your hobbies?
Sports, mainly sports and cooking.
Painting, doodling, reading, dog training, I guess you could say. Hula hooping, mainly anything hippie that you can think of.
Now, when you paint and like doodle, like is it a way for you to express yourself or a way for you to get away or something?
Yeah, it's definitely like I get in the zone, and if I'm really into my piece, I don't look up until it's done, and there's no like more white on the page, everything's been fulfilled, then I'm happy.
I like playing football, lacrosse. You know, I had 5 years of lacrosse. I coached, assistant coach for Glasgow for a year.
I like to sing, I like to play guitar, I like to travel a lot.
I play football. I love motorcycles and cars, and I like doing just chilling with friends.
I like to research a lot of things. I research a lot of things every day, day in and day out. I like to learn new things.
I enjoy photography. I also like playing sports, not particularly any sport, but I enjoy all sports. And honestly, I just like hanging out with my friends. I like to meet new people as well.
I work a lot. I like to read. Watching Law and Order, that's one of my favorites. And I enjoy like hanging out with my family. I have 9 nieces and nephews, so they're my favorite part.
Mainly like a lot of nerdy stuff. I'm a video gamer, I'm a comic book reader, I'm a movie lover, TV lover.
I love to sing. Anything with music, I am there. I'm always either singing, at church singing, at home singing. I like to watch TV.
Going to the beach. I'll be living at the beach this summer. Fitness, baseball, any sport pretty much. Just talking to meet new people. I mean, people take it for granted sometimes.
Working's not really a hobby, but I kind of need to work to get money. Another hobby is working out, being active, just being outside. I love being outside.
I like playing volleyball. I played during high school, but now I rather play like just something to do to pass time. I like drawing, I like painting. Most people don't like this, but I like studying. When I go to school, I like studying.
Some of my hobbies, I love hanging out with all of my friends. I have friends that I've been close with for about 7 years. I'm not sure if it's a hobby or not, but I like working, I guess. So I work a lot during the summer. I find it entertaining, and I like being able to be independent and make my own money. Listening to music. I don't watch TV too much, but I do watch Scandal and Orange is the New Black. They're my favorite.
I dance. I follow politics a lot.
Football, basketball, baseball. Sometimes I like to write poetry.
I like reading. Love to watch YouTube videos. And I love to read blogs. So I'm always on the computer.
I tell you, my hobbies work. Work all the damn time, man. I tell you, other than that, man, you'll catch me online on Xbox or something.
I love singing. I sing still. I cook from time to time when I have a kitchen big enough.
Work.
I have quite a bit of hobbies. I like to power lift. I love acting and modeling. I like mentoring youth. I do a lot of work with kids with substance abuse problems, and outside of that, just being a student of life.
I don't really consider football a hobby. I consider that a career now. But I used to say football, but right now I just say getting tattoos. I skateboard a little bit now.
Okay, so like football is like life.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I told you this up.
I want to get my bachelor's degree in early childhood education and hopefully become a teacher one day and, you know, get married, have kids.
Future goals. I want to make it to the NFL. If they don't work out, well, which I plan on it working out, but if it don't work out, I want to do something with sports management.
We just trying to get the get back, man. There you go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And what's your purpose for working out so much? Like, it's something that you just love to do, or it's something that you just have to do?
Man, it's preparation. I'm just preparing myself for my opportunity to come. They really like family to me because they keep you on track and they really care for you. They see you messing up, they gonna call you out. You feel me? It's like those guys there is like fathers. You feel me? Because my dad died when I was 5, so you feel me? Especially Coach Haney, like the father figure. All those dudes like father. They keep you on track. Coach Haney like to say he saved lives. That's true. He saved lives. There's no telling where I'd be at if he wasn't there and he had the Delaware Gamecocks. No telling where I'd be at.
What's his name?
His name is Remus, also a Harry Potter reference.
My first hamster name was Blackie.
Blackie. My future goals are to figure out life. Definitely get a stable job before I can get a stable career, figure out what my career is going to be, get through college, just the basics of 20 years old.
So you got a lot of animals here and stuff like that. What do you love about animals?
Well, I love the unconditional love they give me, and just the responsibility of being in charge of this amazing little creature. Like, my hamster loves to cuddle, weirdly enough. He loves to like just run around in circles, and then if you put him on your chest, he'll just sleep on your chest. My dog Dixie, she is the sweetest little thing. She's like a third roommate. And then I have my snakes. I actually have 2 snakes. And they both, I put my hand into the tank and they know my smell. They know I'm the one that takes care of them. They know that I'm the one that loves them, and they just slide on up, and I wash dishes with them around my waist. So yeah, it's just like all the fun things that you can do with them.
I want to help people, you know, preferably in pediatrics with little kids.
New Jersey, a city called Camden is like, everybody thinks it's the worst part of the world, but it's really not. I mean, it's really nice. And a lot of my family members, how can I say this? They never really tried to do anything for themselves. They just did whatever society told them to do. As in, just go to school, have kids, and all they do is have kids, and that's it, and work. I don't want to be like that. I want my future to be better. I want my kids to have better. I don't want my kids to, you know, grow up in a urban poverty area. I want them to have the best. So my future goal is to be better than what my family is and to help my family out.
Now, what are some of your future goals?
I definitely have to graduate college, get my master's degree and my PhD afterwards, become a clinical psychologist, and take care of my parents.
I guess I'd say, I don't know, I really want to travel. I like just move about, do something I love. I don't want to be tied down to like a desk job. I want to be moving about and just see the world, you know, and just see what everything it has to offer and just embrace it.
unrealistically, I'd like to learn to do everything. You know, if I could be an architect and a lawyer and a, you know, scientist, I would love to do all that. But currently, short-term goals are to finish my Juris Doctorate at the University of Pittsburgh School of Law and to stay involved in acting and the industry.
I want to become a physician assistant, which is basically like a doctor, and I really just want to help everybody out. I want to help children in particular.
Open up like a magazine / blog. It'll be like online, and it'll be mostly about like music, style, TV, pop culture. Not really into like gossip magazines. And my second goal, I want to be like a musician / music producer.
Playing Division I college football, becoming a lawyer, wind up making it to the NFL.
Well, currently I am a marketing major with international business studies with a concentration in Asia, Japanese, but in Asia. So I definitely plan on doing a lot of traveling.
My future goals include obviously finishing college. I want to start working right away after college, so then, you know, my parents don't have to work anymore. I want to make sure they can you know, they can live peacefully now after the hard work they've done. But past that, I also want to pursue my master's degree, and depending on how everything plays out, I'm also interested in going back to India for 2 years of further education.
Plastic surgeon or surgeon of some sort, and with his or her practice, and be either a bookkeeper type thing. I'm in school for that.
I hope to be successful in life, you know, help out my family, make sure they have nothing to worry about, you know, they're always living comfortable, because, you know, at the end of the day, all you got is family, you got to give back somehow. I also like to give back to, you know, the community, make as much of a difference as I can.
Current future goal right now is just graduating college. I'm a finance major at the moment. After that, hopefully I want to go back to school for my master's and just find a stable job in the business world.
Maybe in a federal type agency, because Delaware at the moment, there's not many law enforcement opportunities, but I want to possibly go maybe FBI with like a CSI type of thing. On a side note, I've always loved writing. I mean, I'm not the decent writer, but I have a lot of thoughts in my head that I would like to become a writer, whether it becomes fantasy or just like comic books or books.
Figure out what I want to do and try different experience as much as comfortable. One of my goals is just to get out of my comfort zone.
Right now, I just want to work as hard as I possibly can and meet as many people as I can. You know, I'm in school right now. Hopefully I'll finish my master's degree by the time I'm 22. I eventually want to move to New York, you know, work on Wall Street, make a lot of money, and be able to change, you know, make some changes for my family and things like that.
I want to be a PA, a physician assistant.
Being a cop, and particularly state cop, hopefully within the next 2 years, and hopefully make a career out of it, retire by the age of 55.
Graduate college and then get my master's and hopefully my doctorates, and I want to go get a good job with the FBI, and my future goals from there is just to start a family and provide and just hopefully become an overall better man.
I just wish there wasn't so much poverty, and if there was, there should be a way out of it.
Well, as far as an impact, I mean, most I could do is probably, you know, give it a little push. See what I'm saying? Because you need a lot more people. Generations from before, you know what I mean, they all instill this thing in their mind where they have to do this, or they have to feel this way, or they have to, you know what I mean, they have to follow in their footsteps. But honestly, do you see it working for the better? You know what I mean? Do you see it?
The whole racism and discrimination, if I can make an impact that way, that'd be good. And since I want to be in the medical field, if I can impact, go back to Africa and help them that way as well.
A thing that I find really important, obviously, is like teaching younger kids and stuff like that, and I want to like make an impact on them. So yeah, hopefully I can do that.
One of the biggest impacts that I want to make on this world is pretty much just adding positivity to everyone's life. I hate when people are negative about everything. Just looking at reality and just like noticing why someone's acting the way they are.
I look up to a lot of people that do great things in their life, that are kind and compassionate and strong and driven. And if I could just be a fraction of that, I'd be happy.
I would love to help people around the world. That's one of my go-to.
The best impact you can really make is how you live your life. I think everybody wants to make an impact on the world. Basically, the best approach for me on how to make an impact on the world is not really have a big scale mindset. It's the way you live your life, the way you treat others around you. That's something that it spreads naturally, and that's probably the best way you can change the world.
I just feel like everybody should make an impact in some sort of way and bringing like happiness.
I feel like if I can help one person, that will put a positive motive in their life, and they will try to help someone else, and it becomes a continuous cycle.
A lot of our children in our generation don't get the attention that they need, and I feel like I could change the world in that way by helping medically to improve the lives of generations to come.
I can't put it in words how I want to, but I mean, I feel like everybody wants to make an impact on this world.
I definitely want to make an impact on this world. How? By sharing my blessings. I think that's the least and most I can do.
I don't know how exactly yet, but I feel like I can start like with people around me, like starting small. Because like when you said like impacting the world, it sounds like it has to be something big, but I feel like I can just start with the people around me.
Wouldn't, you know? When people are here, you know, we're here to make a difference, you know? Everybody wants a legacy to go out with, and hopefully mine's for better good, you know, make a difference.
Have a passion for kids, helping kids, and volunteering. So I want to do that as much as I can and see how far that'll go.
So if I can teach someone, about me, and they can teach someone else, and it becomes a chain, I think I can have an impact on the world, you know?
Raise awareness that we're all one. I feel like we're so divided and segregated between politics, religion, race, and all that. I wish everybody would just step back and realize that we're all one deep inside. We're made of the same things, you know. We do the same things, regardless if I'm Hispanic or the next person may be white. We do the same things, you know. Like, I think that's the biggest impact I want to make, is just to make awareness that we're all one. Race doesn't mean anything. The only thing I like about race is in a cultural sense, you know. Again, like me being Hispanic and doing Hispanic things. But as far as being, oh, I'm Hispanic and that's all I'll ever be, I don't look at it like that, you know. I want people to understand that it's more to you than just your race.
I just want to like empower people to actually move towards change. Like, they already know what the fuck's wrong. Like, we already know. Like, you already raised the awareness, but like now what? Like, now that you have people aware, like, what do you want to do with it?
Of course, I want to make an impact on someone's life, no matter who it is, throughout the day, because, you know, I like to make people laugh. I like to make people happy. So if they're having a really bad day, if I can just make them laugh, then I've had an impact.
I would love to make an impact on this world. The biggest thing for me is, you know, coming from a background where my parents have been divorced multiple times. I see how kids are affected by that, and if there was one thing I can do in this world, it would be change the lives of kids who have parents who have been divorced, or, you know, their parents have been, you know, abusive or alcoholics or anything like that, just so those kids can grow up in knowing that they have someone they can go to, a good role model in their life, and hopefully make a difference every day in their life.
Basically, for the better for the youth, and to lead them right to the right path, not to down the wrong path that some people are leading down now.
Absolutely. Growing up, I was always told, you're a girl, be careful. And my little brother, who's 4 years younger than me, would be like, all right, go outside, have fun. So I was always like, I'm older, why do I need to be careful? Why does he get told to have fun? I've seen, like, growing up, the difference between how girls are treated and boys are treated. I want, my future goals are based, like, my way to change the future is to instill everything I can positive into my kids.
Wishes. First would be put parents in the home. You gotta help. God, it's all about the parents right now. 2, be able to live comfortably in a place where, you know, my family can be happy. They can grow up, you know, safe and comfortable, and you know, with everything that they could possibly need. And 3 would be to leave a mark on this world, some way, shape, or form. You know, I don't necessarily want to be the richest man in the world, I just want to be, you know, someone who people can go to and say, look, that guy was a great guy. You know, he really helped me out in my life. And so if I can that would be my #1 wish actually, is to make a difference in this world. That would be the #1.
I would wish for whatever my parents wanted, which is for them to just, you know, be taken care of for the rest of their lives. I'm going to pay them back. Definitely shopping. We'll go shopping a lot. And to travel the world.
First wish would probably for everyone to have the 3 basic needs is shelter, water, and food. Second wish, everyone to be able to have a chance to do what they love. And third wish, stop pollution.
Get rid of crime, get rid of poverty, and I'm going to be selfish for the last one. I want to get into PA school.
One, I wish my grandma to come back. Same thing with my father. Third, I just wish for unlimited wishes, so I could just keep wishing.
Yeah, classism. I wish to end that. I wish to end the line between poverty and the riches. That'd be my one wish, and I guess my second wish would be bring everyone together. I'm all about being together, being with people regardless of who we are, where you are in this earth. I wish we can just all come together. And my third wish is to have a better way of living. Like I wish that we wouldn't have to just wake up, work for someone for a living, and then go home and do it all over again. And then that's what people call life. I wish that cycle would end too.
Happiness, I guess, like that's shit a lot of people don't have. Just to be happy in any condition, in any situation that I rise in. I don't want happiness in general, I just want the ability to know how to be happy. Because I would love a sick ass fucking house in every fucking country. That'd be dope, like just a dope pad, or like a dope car. That'd be hot. And I guess that's my selfish wish. One is for everyone, one is for selfishness. The third one, I'd say to die in the coolest way possible. Like just like be completely in bliss, just like chilling with the J in my mouth, and just like I just know I'm about to go, and I'm just like take a hit, and I'm just like, all right, let's do this shit. Like I don't want to die sober.
That my family remains healthy and happy. I guess for all of us to find inner peace. I think when you have inner peace, everything falls into place.
Number 1, easy. Peaceful utopia, like peaceful world. It's so amazing to like visually talk to an ancestor. It doesn't even have to be an ancestor, it could just be anybody. But like for instance, I would love to talk to my past life, my past generations, to see how they did in life. Number 3, I actually wish we would do more with space. I don't know why. Like I took an astronomy class, and I've had this one big thing. It's that's the great unknown. The universe is basically the biggest unknown question of all time. Is there life out there?
I would wish for a perfect future, be successful. I would wish for long lives through my family.
Okay.
I want unlimited wishes, so I can have everything. And give everybody those.
You know, for more peace between nations. Doesn't have to be complete peace, because you're always gonna have that, you know, little percentage that's not gonna want peace. But I'd wish for interaction between cultures to make a difference for each other. Work together, not against one nation or another, just together as one, you know, united. I'd wish for all, you know, racism, any negative behavior towards any ethnicity. You know, I don't like how, you know, you could go into a building and they'd randomly search, you know, anybody who looks suspicious when really they're picking out specific cultures. My third wish would probably for, you know, all the famine to stop. I don't like seeing, you know, people homeless or in need, and I give as much as I can without putting myself in jeopardy that I can to make a difference to somebody's life, you know, because it's not easy out there. and a lot of people have it worse than you, no matter how bad you think you have it.
Just to be successful, you know, live a good life. If I could have a lot of money, that would be wonderful. You know, have a good family and just live a happy life, live a long, happy life.
I want to get rich first, and then I want to bring my family in China over. Third wish, just be happy.
One wish was probably get some of my dead family members back. Second wish is to bring peace throughout the whole U.S. and worldwide. Third wish is probably be president.
What advice would you give to future generations to come when it comes to making this world a better place? So if somebody was able to see this tape from 5,000 years from now, who would you tell to make this world a better place?
Wow, that's a good question. The biggest thing is to not only have respect for other people, but have respect for yourself. You know, every day that you wake up, just know that, you know, you don't necessarily have to change the world in a day, you know, but if you can wake up every day and you can set a goal for yourself that, you know, today I need to get this done, and then the next day you need to get that done. You know, if you can do that every single day, you know, take days off, you know, enjoy your time, because life goes way fast. Life goes way too fast to stress every day. If I could say anything for the future generations, just build great relationships and, you know, always set positive goals for yourself.
Get your education. Like, that's your main thing, because someone can strip you of your identity or make you feel like crap, but the one thing that you have is your education. No one anywhere can strip you of your degrees. So education is your number one.
To truly enjoy the beauty of life, you really have to get out your comfort zone. We all get caught up in this mentality of, you know, just work, drink, eat, and just live your life. But there's higher meaning in life. There's, you know, there's a lot more to it. So go out and explore, go out and find it, and truly get in touch with the rest of humanity, because that's where the true beauty of life is, in my opinion.
Stay off your technology so much. Try to get yourself out there, make known, get your name out there. If you have an impact on other people's life, I feel like you have a better sturdiness for yourself.
I would tell them to play to their strengths, because you'll enjoy it more and you're good at it.
Don't worry about nobody but yourself. Love yourself before you try to love anybody else. Do for yourself before you do anything, because when you're growing up and you realize, oh, hanging with friends isn't everything that it seems to be, now I have to take care of myself, you're going to be stuck because you're too worried about being with your friends. You have to worry about yourself, upgrade yourself, and definitely work on everything in your life to be the best person you can be. The second advice I would say is following along with bettering yourself. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do.
I think I would tell them to not focus on the differences of people around them, but focus on the likeness of each other, and take those similarities and put them together, and you can always make a better outcome rather than looking at the negatives and trying to see the difference between people. If you just look at the similarities, and it will always be a good outcome. You can always find a way to succeed with the help of others.
Always think of the future. That makes sense. So if I'm thinking about people from like hundreds of years from now, those people better think of, you know, the future generations as well. I think that way things can be planned accordingly.
Do what makes you happy, you know, treat people the way you want to be treated, you know, it's called the golden rule for a reason.
Like, definitely pay attention to your education, because it's where it's going to get you in life.
I'd say don't let anyone tell you you can't. Spend your time and your energy doing things that seem impossible.
We're all the same. We just have to try to open up our minds. Open your mind and open your heart.
I'd just be like, yo, like try and re-interact with humans. Like, stay personal, like stay real with each other.
Be good to the environment, yeah, and be good to each other.
Pretty much just think before you act. know why you're doing something, and before you even quit on something, remember why you started.
Not to be selfish and to be selfless and to help others and give.
I'll tell them just take care of this earth. I mean, this is one of the greatest gifts in the universe. We're in the right place, the right part of the solar system where life is sustainable.
Have enough expertise to be able to make a change. Just that everyone is capable of making a positive change, and young or old.
Handle everything from a positive standpoint.
I'll just say chill out and relax, and just don't judge anyone, and respect everyone's opinion.
Don't let people push you into doing things you don't like doing, like smoking and drinking. It's all nonsense. You have to work for everything. You can't let things be given to you. Things aren't going to be easy. You're going to have to fight through it.
We need to learn how to love each other, It's too much killing, it's too much, oh, I don't like this person, I don't like this person, the hatred, all of that. That has to stop.
Push the boundaries, always. Never stop when you think it's done, because it's never over. There's always more you can do.
In your opinion, what does life mean?
Life, I don't have no deep meaning, but I feel like life is the ultimate gift from the highest power.
Big opportunity to make great choices and have different people in your life and affect them in different ways and make them love their own lives.
Life is a gift of God, where He wants you to enjoy it and also help others to enjoy as well.
Life means happiness.
Life is a lot of things. Life is a struggle. Life is a test. To some, probably life could be a game. To me, life is an obstacle course. Every single day, you're faced with hills, ups and downs, trials and tribulations, and the way that you get through that, to me, is gonna, say who you are as a person.
To do your best in everything that you can do, and to make a change in things.
Life is something that you have very little of. We take it very much for granted. I don't want to sound mad cliche when I say these things, but it's true. There's many times I just lay in bed and it's fuck. I'm looking at the same ceiling again. I'm looking at the same spot. What the I can't even remember what I did this past day. What did I do? I have no idea. It's a lot of these things are just you're missing out on life, and it's something that's slipping away, and we don't realize till it's too late. So life is something that shouldn't be wasted, I guess. That's what life means to me, I guess. Something that can't be wasted.
Life is about making mistakes. Life is about figuring out what the heck is going to happen next. You can't really plan for life. You kind of just have to roll with the punches.
In the end, you always look back at it like, I could have done this, I could have done that, you know what I mean? But life ain't about, any regrets or anything like that. It's about moving forward.
I don't know. I think the most important thing in life is to be happy, which I try to do every day.
Where life is living for God's plan that He had for you.
Happiness. If you're happy, then you're pretty much satisfied with life.
Something you have control over.
In my opinion, life means your own personal journey. Everyone has a different life, a different journey, and a different path when they're growing up. So I think that's life. Everyone has a different life and a different outtake on their experiences.
It means to me is it's just love. Love is the essence of all creation. I feel like love can stretch anywhere. Your heart and motivation to raise and care for a human being, that unconditional love is one of the most powerful things in this universe, I could say. And I feel like for that's what life means to me.
Just having the time to grow, to mature, to love and be loved.
Life is about how you live your life and how you get closer to God, for me.
I think life is a gift. It's something that God gives us.
You only get one of them, Spend it with your family, with your loved ones, anybody who makes you feel good. Go out there and be with them, Because, life is meant to be enjoyed. It's not a punishment. It's not, some believe it's a test, but you can have fun while taking a test.
I think
life is really a journey, like what you're destined to be. I feel like we all have a path that we have to follow. Like it's destined. Like I feel like what I'm supposed to do in life was already like set for me. And I feel like we all just have to go through that journey and go through the trials and go through the tribulations to find out who we are. And
just impacting the world in some sort of way.
Life is a lifelong process. It never stops, and I think it's about discovering who we are.
I think life is just about the impact you make on other people. If you live life and don't affect anybody else in any other way, then you really didn't do anything.
Life, to me, is obviously a blessing from God, in which I believe we're all on our personal journeys trying to find, trying to reveal to ourselves what our vocation is, what is God calling us to do. But I believe amidst that, our ultimate calling is just to love.
When you talk to people from different cultures and people that have different ethnic backgrounds as you, it kind of helps you connect with that person like family. It kind of helps you grow on that person. Then that helps conquer hate. You won't hate somebody you know or understand. So to develop more understanding, we need to understand that if we connect with people globally and have conversations with them, it changes everything for the better.
It takes
all of us.
It's all of us. It's all of us.
All of us
to change
to change the
world. It takes all of us to change the world.